Alright, it's Clint again, and this time we're going to be starting up an Enshrouded server, all on our own, dedicated to ourselves, using zrok. Now, Enshrouded doesn't make this particularly easy. The first thing you're going to want to do, you'll need a server to run your Enshrouded dedicated server on. You'll see back here I have a dedicated server. Also, if you're astute, you'll notice I've connected to the Dovenet. Now, this is my server that's running in my local network, but my local computer is actually running on my wireless hotspot from my phone. So if I were to curl to eth0.me from here, you'll see my external IP address is 174.197. whatever, right? And if I curl from here to eth0.me, you'll see my external IP address is 67. whatever. Different numbers. Now, I don't care if you know my IP address because I have no ports open to forward, and I'm going to be doing this with zrok. So let's go right ahead and do this with zrok itself. So the first thing you have to do after you download the GitHub repository is you'll need to go into Steam itself, and you'll have to go to the server section because Enshrouded doesn't make this particularly easy. So come on over here to View, and then go down to Game Servers. And then you'll see a window like this pops up, and you'll have no game servers. We're going to leave this and down here, and we're going to come back to this in a second. Back on the server, we're going to run the Enshrouded server, and you do need to run it from the command line without Steam, otherwise Steam will kick you off. So just go ahead and start your Enshrouded server. Everything comes online. Get the Enshrouded zrok bootstrapper and start this server. And you'll see when this comes up, it'll say make sure it's running on 15637. This is the default port. You'll find you should be able to just start this and it should just work. Here's my private server that's been created for me. Now you do have to have zrok running on both computers, the one that's local and the one that's remote. This remote one is my server, and this local one is my regular computer. This is where I'm running the Enshrouded game myself. Here, I'll start the client. I didn't type in the zrok path correctly. It's not at the default path. I just do this to show you that you can change where the path is located. Enter the private token. By the way, you might be wondering how it is I'm able to remote desktop to this machine if they're two different IP addresses. I'm using OpenZD to do that, the thing that zrok is built on. So here I'll use that token. Over here, a new window pops up on my local desktop. And so now I can go back to Steam and click the little plus button to add a server. I'm going to use exactly this right here, 127.0.0.1 port 15637. Go ahead and paste that in, click OK. You'll see over here some acceptance, you'll see some traffic, and then you'll see my Ooga Booga server is now available. And I can click connect to connect to that server. When I do that, I think Enshrouded will come online. I didn't click the button. Oh, and because I already have Enshrouded open, it didn't open it up. But here's my Ooga Booga server. Click join. Wait a moment. Here I am in the beginning. If you've played Enshrouded, you'll remember this little temple. Let's look at our latency. 123 milliseconds. So you can see I am most definitely not local to my computer. This is going out through my cell phone to the internet and then back into my home computer. And so here I am playing Enshrouded, never forwarding a port, only requiring one UDP port, 15637 I believe is what it was, right? 15637. And yeah, this should work. Now I haven't played a lot on the server like this, And, you know, hopefully you'll get a better ping time than 116 milliseconds. But, I mean, when I was playing this, even though it is a little bit latent, it's over my cell phone. I can't really emulate having two networks in a better way than this. But, yeah, hopefully this will work for you. And so here's the new Enshrouded bootstrapper using zrok.